Looking here at what we have collected on untapped.gg. Great app. Highly recommend. You can see we don't have much in the way of anything. And more commons and uncommons, of course. We got about 15% of the commons, 13% of the uncommons, 6% of the rares, and only a measly 3% of mythics. And I want to change that by going into Jump In. Man, oh man, Jump In. It has been a minute. How you doing? You get to keep all the cards you get in this event. All this is doing is trying to get more commons and uncommons, a couple of rares, and hopefully, if we get really lucky, a mythic or two. We're going to do 3 of these today. Run down how you're going to get the decks. We're going to go through the decks, look at them, see how they perform. They're not going to be great decks, but you do get to keep the cards, and hopefully we get something that works towards an actual usable deck. Notice, my gold is not in great shape. To do this, we're going to have to do a couple of different things. We're going to have to pick cards that are either blue, white, or red. And we're going to try to complete these. If we can't do it in the Jump In event, we will use Budget Rule to fill out the rest of this. Then we will play our next 2 Jump In events. Let's get right into it. And lo and behold, look at what we got. First thing that came up, red, equipped it. Looks like Kamigawa is going to be our baseline here, and Kami of Industry. Well, we need to play red cards, so we're definitely going to choose this right here. Then, we're then asked between Lorehold, Enchanting, and Ninjas. Enchanting is one of my favorite aspects of the game right now, especially with Kamigawa out, and going to be in Standard for quite some time. But we don't need to do green cards. We have no need for green spells. Ninjas, a little underwhelming. I like Moon Circuit Hacker. Be nice to get one, but again, these are not what we need to do our dailies. We're going to go with Lorehold. And I'm going to regret that. And here's the deck list. Featuring 2 Appline Meadows, tapped Snowlands. Perfect. But regardless, we did get some good things. We got the Rabbit Battery. It's good. It's a usable card. We got Ogre Head Helm, which is also a very, very nice card. It's a good rare. We got 2 rares in the deck. We didn't get a mythic, but we did get 2 good rares. We got a Dragon Spark Reactor, which is, again, a very usable card in budget decks. Also got a couple of pretty nice bombs in here. Illustrious Historian gets return value whenever he dies. And we also have Iron Hoof Boar, which has Trample Haste, and you can discard him with Channel, and target creature gets +3/+1 and Trample till the end of turn. So if you need to bust in a little bit of extra damage, Iron Hoof Boar can be discarded for 2 and give you that extra advantage that you need to bust through to the end. Or he could come out at the cost of 6 as a 5/4. You can match that with Scrapeyard Steelbreaker to sacrifice another artifact and give this +2/+1. So you can make this a 5/5 from itself and then add an extra 3/1. So it would be an 8/6. Not bad. An 8/6. So you jump block with 1/1, you're still taking 7. They got to have something pretty big out to actually handle this creature. You could also pump something up real big and put a Kazul's Fury on it for 3 and deal damage directly to the opponent. So let's jump into some matches and see how this deck does. I would say that we were definitely beat, but we were not defeated, at least not yet. But this is what you can expect from decks that are thrown together haphazardly, just like in Jump In. So let's give it another go and see if we can win the next round. And before you click away, this next match coming up is actually really good. I had a lot of fun playing against our opponent. This hand is a little bit too late game for us. Armory Veteran is our only early drop with Unstoppable Ogre, which is fine, but we do get a free mulligan. If it's free, you gotta take it. Alright, we get Protection. We got the Historian, Kami of Industry. Again, it's pretty late game, but we're gonna have to deal with this. We probably are going to play the Glacier as a tapped land What? You got a storefront? You lucky. We'll start off with the illustrious historian and see what our opponent can do. Well, we do have some instances and sorceries in here that we could use the pass color to return. But again, we chose colors based off of what our dailies were. We're getting our dailies done as we're doing this, so we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone, or trying to. Or it's probably just killing our chances to have fun, to be honest. Already with the card sleeves. Already. Puts card sleeves on a jump-in deck. That's why who likes to be fancy, apparently. Astramintus. Cute name. But we're going to take you down, Astramintus. Opponent slow to play. There's a blue. White, black, and blue. A tricolor deck, huh? You're keeping mana. Obscura Charm. He seems to have had a pretty good luck. Uh-oh. Well, I guess we swing for 3. Then we equip the Historian with the Rabbit Battery. Make it a little bit bigger, a little bit harder to deal with. He connives. Again, a lot of new Capenna cards. All he's played was new Capenna cards. This will be a 3-2, so they'd kill each other. And we're gonna play the long game here. We're gonna equip him. We only got the 1 red, so we can't play him yet. But make the opponent run out of cards. That's the game, right? Make the opponent run out of cards, kill him. Don't know. Wait. Oh no, he faked his death. And he's right back to it. Nice little trick there. You got the better of me. I tip my hat. Nice little shield. Boon of Safety is a card that I think is a pretty playable card. We will not block. We want to keep our Rabbit Battery. Just what we needed, a red mana. Magic is easy. Draw what you need. So, we'll play the Armory Veteran. And hope he doesn't counter. He does not. Equipped. Swing. Well, he has Menace, which is great for us. The Illustrious Historian can be turned into a 3-2 Spirit. Which, if things go as planned, is what we're going to do. And he turns him into a, what is it? A legitimate businessman. But, we'll play the Historian, get that out, and we will still swing for 2. Gotta be aggressive. No holding back. Alright. What do we have in here? Really? We will definitely play this. Opponent slow to accept. Here settling in. Reconfigure. Oops. That was a mistake. That should have gone on the Venerable Warsinger. I haven't really messed with the reconfigure how it works on Arena. So, oopsie. Still think we could come away with a win here. That's 4, 5, 6 damage coming through. Does that enter the battlefield, or does it go to my hand? Graveyard to the battlefield, so that's pretty powerful. Reconfigure on the Venerable Warsinger. And I don't think this damage gets through. I think he just kills it. Do want to be aggressive here. And we will. We will continue to be aggressive. That's exactly what I would have done right there. So, we're going to lose 2, but so will he. He's down on cards. He's only got 1 card in hand. Opponent, slow to react. Oh yeah, we'll pay the 1. Should we equip this? No, we shouldn't. We should just leave it like is. Leave it as it is. We got him down to 5. We're at 10. Our little mistake really did cost us, though. Alright, we draw Dragon Spark Reactor. I don't think that's good right now. I don't think that's good. Okay. That's expensive. Do we have any artifacts in the graveyard? We do not, of course. So, return Pass Caller, and we can return. Yeah, the Venerable Warsinger, and we will not attack. We're going to try to get this Warsinger in on him. He's at 6 now, we're at 9. So he'll probably take the lead right here. Opponent does not swing. I don't know if that was smart or not. Alright. Warsinger. We're going to give him haste. And we're good to swing for 8 in the air. Alright. We're getting 1 block over there. We're getting 4 damage in. Now we could return that to the battlefield. And that should turn the match in our favor significantly. And just for good measures, we'll throw out the Dragon Spark Reactor. Kill Connive. We'll gain a life, lose a life. We'll get a counter on him. He's doing pretty good sticking in this game. I wish we had artifacts in here. That would be such a good card. Kami of Industry. Nice little 3/6. And we'll swing with the Venerable Warsinger. He has the block. He blocks all damage, but our field's still really nice. Next turn we swing with everything, and hopefully that's it. Hopefully we have victory here. Wow, what a match. What a match. And a Kami Flare just to piss him off. Swing, and that's it. That's game. Victory is ours. And there you have it. We have won. What do we get? What did our hard work get us? Let's see. It got us Okiba Salvage. All right. It is Kamigawa, so that's great. It'll help us, farm full progress. And after we get that victory, all we do is come over here and hit that little resign button. We don't need to be spending more time here than we have to. Perfect. That jump in event got us most of what we needed for our dailies. It also, we got the first one of the game, or first one of the day. So we need to go grab 500 more coins. I'm going to go do that, and I will be right back. So let's see what kind of decks they're presenting to us. We got Maestros, Dead and Buried, and Training. And because we're trying to collect in Standard, we're probably going to be Maestros. Remember, we're wide open right now. We don't have to choose anything based off of what colors we need to do for our dailies. We could choose Maestros. And oh my word, do we grab Battlecry Goblin? Oh, that would be neat. We're equipped or ordained. With Maestros, we probably want to go equipped. We have a lot of the budget goblins, but hey, we could get a rare goblin. We could get a rare goblin. It would be a really weird combination. Equipped would be best with Maestros, but I think we go goblin just for fun. Let's see what we get. We actually have some pretty good things in this deck. I was just looking it over, and it looks like we have the Goblin Trash Master here. Other goblins you control get +1/+1. That's only good if you could create goblins. And Goblin Gang Leader, he could certainly do that. He creates 2 of them when he enters the battlefield. You have Swarming Goblins, which can certainly do that. You could create up to 3 if you roll a 20 on a D20. Pretty nice. But you get at least 1. You also have a couple of others that do that, like Battlecry Goblin, who could, if you swing for 6 or greater, you create a 1/1 goblin creature. These all get +1/+1. This would be a good upgrade for our deck that we have, actually. Also, you have the Goblin Gang Leader, who does the same thing. What else do we have that works with this? We have Maestro's Ascendancy. So once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your graveyard by sacrificing a creature in addition to paying its other costs. If a spell cast this way would be put into your graveyard, exile it anyway. So we're creating goblins. It is goblin galore, especially if we could get Battlecry Goblin out with the Goblin Trash Master. Get these 2 cards out, start swinging. Right, you're going to create goblins. Then you can sack them and then replay your Maestros charm. Replay you see a pair of goblins. You can sack a goblin and then create more goblins. Then of course you have stuff like Molten Blast, which is kind of a weak removal spell, unless you're destroying artifacts. And yeah, this deck's going to work really good. We could even sack the Broker's Veteran to replay some spells too, and he'll give a shield to somebody. Probably going to be Goblin Trash Master if we can pull that off. For blue, we have Broker's Veteran, Rooftop Nuisance, and Glamorous Outlaw. I really like these cards here. They're commons and they're very expensive, but you could use them to fix mana. That paying 2 to exile it from your hand and make either a blue, black, or red can be life-saving, because those two mana are colorless. You can use anything for them, and then you can fix all 3 of your colors. You have 1 of each of them just using Glamorous Outlaws, and then you could cast him late in game and hit for a large number. A 4 or 5 is nothing to kind of bat an eye against. And he deals 2 damage and scries 2 as well. These. I've always liked these, especially drafting. Those are really nice to draft. If I see those in draft, generally I'm going to pick them up if it's in the color sets or at least two of the colors that I want. You know, if there's nothing else better to play. But let's get into some games and see if we can take the first game. Of course we couldn't, but I will not be deterred. Let's go again. What we got? Swarming Goblins, great card, great card, great card, good card, but nothing to cast that's lower than 4. The game will be over. So we will scoop that away, or mulligan that away. Look at that, this one. We've got a slightly earlier card, but it's not great. It was a free mulligan, though. Glad we took it. This is a little bit cheaper curve. And we still got the Maestro's Charm. Okay. So, Grotag Night Goblin comes out as quick as possible. That's actually a pretty decent card. If we win that, we'll definitely put some work in for us. Okay, mountain and forest so far. We could not play our black yet and play the red. We're not playing anything this turn, and maybe he'll think that we're 2-color deck instead of 3. We don't have much blue, but the blue that we do have is important, like Maestro's Charm. Virus Beetle, but we're going to go with the Exhibition Magician. And I think we create Treasure. Treasure's super powerful almost all the time. Okay. Gains life when land dentures. So he gains life. Already. The creature gains +2/+2 until the end of turn. He's got some good stuff going on. He's got a druid class. He's got this dude, and he's got this dude. Okay, here's an instant. We're going to swing. Oh, he should take it, and he did. That's totally fine. And I think we follow that up with the Virus Beetle. Try to get him to discard a bomb. Thinking that he has a good board presence. He does have very good board presence. He discarded a fight. He did. This card's basically a ball card, which is a land. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Oh, gross. Landfall decks. I'm telling you. They're gross. Oh man, he just wanted to do max damage right now. Okay, a little early in the game for max damage, but looks like we're taking 6. You're down to 1 card though there, buddy. What would happen if that creature just vanished? Let's see. Just go ahead and kill it. And we will pay the mana here. Our cadet out. We'll draw the land. We'll get the land. Goblin Gang Leader will have his day. He tried to burn me out, but I don't know if, a landfall deck is really built to burn people out that quickly. Well, it is. I lied. Generally, you're going to have, the brush fire guy. Told you we draw the land. Told you. You put the Goblin Leader out. Get some more guys in the field. Don't think you're going to have any board wipes there, buddy. Watch him have a Cinderclasm. A Cinderclasm would wipe out my entire board. It's definitely not a Cinderclasm, so... Alright. Actually... let's attack with this. And he's probably thinking, you know what? Let's block something. He's probably just trying to keep doing damage. But nope. We're trying to kill your creature. Pretty effective little burn deck here. A little aggro. Jump in, hit them real hard, real fast. But we didn't have any turn 1 or turn 2 plays. Wouldn't recommend trying to build this deck. But it'll get the job done in a pinch. We lost 2 to get here. And you're good. Do they have haste? No, they do not. So, let's pump them up. And just like that. This should be game. Got him. Get out of here. Let's see what kind of goodie they're going to give us. Oh, hang on. Our daily reward. Obscura Charm. Cool. Now, the grand finale. Gloom Shrieker. That's really nice. That's a really nice card. Yeah, I like that. And then we click the little button. We jump into the next one. Third, jump in. And I said we are trying to really fill out our card list. What do we want? Do we want sacrificial, enchanting, or party? Well, party sounds neat. But it looks like this is going to be the stuff from the most recent set, enchanting, and perhaps we could get some Jakai Naturalists, or maybe even a Weaver of Harmony. There's some really good stuff. Maybe some Ruins. We're going to see. And our second set, Silver Quill, Modified, or Shambling. Let's go Modified. Not only will it go well with this, but it's also from Kamigawa. Kamigawa has a lot of utility in Standard right now. And so let's continue to pull that in. Let's see what we got. And looking through this list, we got some good stuff here. Kumano is a card that's useful used in good decks right now, especially the Boros deck. Commune with Spirits, always good for looking through and trying to get some enchantments, though we don't have a huge heck of a lot of enchantments. We do have enough to make it worth playing in this, right? Trying to get to what we have. And Generous Visitor. It's always nice to start getting these Generous Visitors in case we want to do an enchantment deck at some point. The Vastwood Fortification, it's okay. It probably will get played as a land because we'll probably draw it in the first hand. That's how that always works. We got Akai, Ember Keeper. Not really super familiar with this card, but when a non-token modified creature you control dies, create a 1/1 colorless spirit. So it is a nice way to keep aggression on the field. Goro Goro was one of the two rares. Creature you control gain haste, or you could create a 5/5 red dragon creature token with flying. Yeah, but we can only activate that if we have a modified attacking creature. And we have a Kami's Flare. Always useful. That kind of average removal can come in handy. We have a couple of sagas here. And we're definitely going to get some use out of them. So we have Kumano, and then we have um, Azusa's Mini Journeys. Playing additional land, that could help with mana ramp. And we do have a couple of big bombs over here. So, gain 3 life, and then, nice little mana cycling kind of deal. Then we have, when he enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 targeted creature. That's a good way to have a modified creature on the board. Master's Rebuke. It's kind of like a fight. Mana dude. And we said we wanted a Weaver of Harmony, and we got ourselves a Weaver of Harmony. Could be useful. We could be moving towards an enchantment deck. Then, of course, you got the Boar. Reconfigure. Could the creature gets +3/+2. And we got a couple of other things throughout. I really wanted to show you the Weaver of Harmony that we got. And Goro Goro. We got a Jukai Preserver as well. Yep, we get more modifying creatures. And then, of course, we got Kami. Geothermal Kami. Enters the battlefield, return an enchantment you control to its owner hand. If you do, gain 3 life. So we could pop out these sagas over here, and then we could pick them up and do it again. And then another card, much like Commune with Spirits, but Blossom Prancer goes for both enchantments and creatures. So a little bit more utility, and if we can't put a card into our hand, we do gain 4 life. So no matter what, we get something from Blossom Prancer. He's really good and limited, which is kind of what we're playing now. And then you got Drader Tanuki, which 6/5 trample, or you could use him for ramp. All right, let's get into some games. As is tradition. Good stuff. This could give me my 3rd land out really early. We got Goro, Disciple. We got Goro. Geothermal Kami. Hopefully we can pick this up and redo it. So I think we don't need our free mulligan here. Don't think we do. We throw the tap land first. We don't have any turn 1 plays at all. So might as well get that out of the way. And right into Azusa. Mini Journeys. Toss our next land out. Broker's Initiate is a really nice little 1-drop. I like it. So is Fiend's Informant. You can get some really good use in limited. And we'll do Kami. Get some value out of this. And we might be able to take out that Informant with Kami. That's a real hope. Opponent willing to sit back. Let's toss our Goro out. And do we swing? No. We hold back. Youthful Valkyrie. He has all the creatures. I think we take this. We have a lot of life, so... we could play Chikai's Preserver, make that a 5/4. 3/4. He'd actually be able to survive even a chunk block. So, I think we go for this. Swing with just him. We're hoping to draw some blocks. Oh, wait. No. It will. Yeah. But we still killed 2 creatures. How to fail your way to victory. The opponent seems pretty willing to throw creatures away. So we'll let them. Generous Visitor, and we got an enchantment guy here. Which is great, because we can start building up our Likeness of the Seeker. He's got a 3/3 out. We have another artifact out, but this is just enchantments. We need more enchantments to make that better. 3 and then 5. That means we... yeah, we have to attack first. Okay. We will be attacking. I want that dragon. What do we want to tap? This, this, and this. Broker's Initiate dies. But we could do this, and now we can attack with that. Let me see something here. So all it has to be is a modified creature. It doesn't say anything about it being a token. So we're going to attach this dude to the dragon. That's a big boy. If it goes through, well, he taps him. He draws a card. It's not quite the way I would want to play that, but he does get away from 8 damage here. Wing Shield Agent. Angel Heart Protector. Hmm. So what do we do? Do we just keep creating dragons? I think we do. Dragons are great. We are attacking. Oh, bye. And there's a wrap. That is a wrap. Feel free to join us for a bit of a post game summary. So, anybody who says that jump in is not useful, well, the numbers are pretty nice. You know, we started with about 12.1% of the cards, and we have increased that by quite a bit. A lot of it common and uncommon, but we got quite a few rares. I think we increased the rare percentage by 2, right? We started with 4, now we're at 6. Mythics, we didn't get any. That's a shame, but we didn't. We got quite a bit of commons and uncommons, and we have 13% progress now. So that's up pretty good, but only in standard. But I would consider that pretty solid performance for 3,000 coins. You could get 3,000 coins in no time at all. If you play regularly at all, you could do this exact thing. Thanks a lot for joining. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And until next time, adios.